afternoon, guys. It's been one of those days. I apparently really overdid it yesterday, so I am not moving very quickly today, but I want to get a few things done here at the barn before my husband gets home and we dive back into that satellite thingy. So I'm going to try and get everybody watered to begin with. I'm curious because I was talking with a friend of mine today, and we were talking about the whole polar vortex that is supposed to be coming in through the US, and it doesn't look like it's going to hit Idaho. Our temperatures aren't really supposed to waver any. I was looking for the next 10 days. Our highs are still supposed to be, our lowest high is going to be like 32, and our lowest low is going to be 25. So we're about normal, which means we're not in the danger zone. I know there was a gal I was talking to in, where is she, in South Carolina, I think, and she was saying it's supposed to get down into the teens, which I know is not normal there. And so she said that they are definitely taking precautions there. She has a bunch of chickens and stuff. And so I'm curious if where you're at, if your weather is going to be unusual for January, if you're part of the weirdness that's going to go on, and how you are preparing or how you have already prepared. Because our weather guy said it was supposed to hit like this coming week. So anyway, I'm in a sweatshirt. It's like 48 degrees. It's nice today. So anyway, I'm going to water all the sheep, get Herman fed, deal with what I can down here until my husband gets home. He said he wasn't too far away. Then we are going to go finish trying to get that Starlink put up. One of the things I am probably going to invest in is hoses that actually reach my water troughs come next year, because, or at least better hoses, because we all end up having to cut these off because they get run over and they get damaged, and they don't quite reach. Hey dude, where's your bucket? Oh, way over there? Hey. I know, I know. I know. Alright. Oh. All better now? Goofy pig. So last night the problem with trying to attach the, I don't know what it's called, the piece that we were trying to attach to the house. We had a bolt and a nut, and the nut wouldn't screw onto the bolt. It just kept turning the bolt. So we need to try to get something in there to hold the bolt. And I'm gonna go to the baler. Man, it is slick and muddy out here. And see if I can't find the 9/16 wrench. They're few and far between on our farm. They need to sell them in like a pack of 10 so that I can have spares all the time, because they tend to disappear all the time. But I think there's one in the baler. And my plan is to grab it, take it to the house, and we're going to try that rather than tearing the whole thing apart. The fear is that even if we tear it all apart, that we're going to have the same issue and that we're not going to be able to get the nut onto the bolt without the bolt turning again. Okay, no luck in the baler. So now let's hope it's in the tractor. And I think he said it had a 1/2 inch on one side and 9/16 on the other. So I'm hoping it's the one we were using when it vapor locked to take the air out. If that's the case, I'm really hoping that it's just sitting on the floor in here. If not, I don't know where it is. Well, that's strike number 2. Okay, let's go back to the pickup and look in there. Hope we find it in there. If we don't find it in there, we'll check the shop, which you would think would be the obvious place for a wrench to be, but not on our farm. No, it's usually in the last place we used it, which would have been the baler. So I don't know. All right, so we have it up and he has his little phone in his hand.
With the app open.
With the app open, and it tells us we're 18 degrees off kilter. So he has to check his little app and maneuver that without dropping it till it's in the right position.
Whoa.
It's kind of cool how it's all set up. Now it moved again, is what you said?
Yes. Okay, so according to this, you fucker. Apparently I was needed to do something different.
We're running out of daylight. I would do this in the morning, but he says there's still plenty of daylight. He needs to cut part of what we did off because it's the bolt or the something is hitting something and it won't let it tilt the way it needs to. So he needs to cut something off. I don't know. So he's looking for a saw.